I am so sick and tired of this crap. Guard the front wall, Jim. Make sure no one comes in, Jim. I'm trained in special forces. I'm an elite fighting machine. I can't... what the... Yo, get back here. You son of a... I'm gonna get my ass fired. Well, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Like a Boss, where we teach you how to micro, macro, and play StarCraft 2 like a boss. Today we're going to be taking a look at how to deny probe scouting. Now this is going to actually work for a probe and a drone. It can work for either or. It's a little bit more difficult for the SCV just because of the larger health pool. I know obviously both the drone and the probe are able to recharge themselves. The drone recharges itself up and the probe recharges its shields. But this is kind of a short burst fight, and if you don't manage to take them out right away, then they're going to get in the base. But the whole point of what we're looking at is how to deny early game worker scouting from a probe and a drone. Now, it's going to hold true for the SCV, but like I mentioned, it's a little bit harder at denying that initial push in. Now, let's take a look. If you just have a guy at the front of your wall, a lot of times you'll have a Marine at the front of your wall, and let's see what happens when a probe tries to run through to get a scout. And I'm just going to have him run through typically and just have the Marine attack it. So what's going to happen is the Marine is going to attack, but since the probe is faster, and normally on just an attack move, the Marine's going to be standing still when the probe is running through, then he will get right through your base and he will get a full scout of everything that's going on. He'll be running around and he'll know exactly what you're doing. And this is precisely what you want to deny. So we're going to look at how to effectively stop that. Now the method is, it's the scoot and shoot. I think it's been coined that specifically, but it doesn't need to be called any one thing or the other. All it really is increasing the speed in which you attack, also following the target. So the goal is, what we're going to be doing is using the move and stop command, or hold works as well, but I prefer to use stop. It's much closer, much more easy for me. So you're going to be clicking back and S, click back S, click back S, and that's basically what it is. It's the same method that's going to be used for kiting, and we'll be taking a look at that in another video. But I wanted to show you guys how to deny early game scouting, because it's really crucial for you to be able to do this so that your opponent doesn't know what you're doing with a secondary scout. So what's going to happen here is the probe is going to move into the base, and using that move and stop command, I'm going to deny it from actually getting out of range of my Marine. So here we go. So as you can see, it's move, stop, move, stop. I did miss one of those because I hit stop a little bit too early, but that's precisely the method that needs to be used. And in doing so, as you can see, I ended up killing the probe right here, preventing him from actually entering my base entirely. And all you need to be doing is making sure that your Marine is moving in the general direction of whatever the worker is, and then you hit stop periodically to actually bypass the attack animation. He actually ends up shooting faster than he typically would to coincide with the fact that he's actually moving in the same direction. All right, so let's take a look at that with the drone here. Gonna move him up, grab my Marine, and remember, it's just back and S and back and S, and if you do it right, you're actually gonna shoot faster than you typically would, and you'll be able to get that extra shot off for the killing blow. And remember, when a worker normally runs into the base, they're gonna actually run past your Marine if you just have him held on attack here. Just a normal attack, he'll chase him, but he'll get out of range. And again, so it's a twofold thing. Not only are you following the worker, but you're also attacking faster than you typically would be. So that is precisely how you deny probe and drone scouting. And remember, the same thing's going to work for the SCV, except you won't get it in that initial burst like you can here for these guys. And this is precisely why in professional games, if you see a Protoss player and they want to try to scout their opponent's base, they'll move up, they'll see a Marine, and then right away they'll pull back, because they know that the opponent they're playing against is good enough to be able to do that move and stop command and actually kill their worker before it makes it on in. So you'll see pro players not even attempt to push in once they see a Marine. So once again, this has been another episode of Like a Boss, where we show you how to micro, macro, and play StarCraft 2 like a boss. Stay tuned for future episodes. And as always, guys, keep watching and keep owning. As you can see here, our Marine Jim's positively thrilled that he won't get fired now that he knows how to stop probe scouts. Thank the Lord.